In this video I'm going to change this photo into this. So please join me and I hope you enjoy. So the first step is to bring it into this program, Aurora HDR. It's for high dynamic photos. You can bring in 3 images, but just for this video we're going to use 1 image. And this is the image we're using. This is straight from the camera, the raw file, and it's pretty dark at the moment, so we'll just create a HDR from this. And the program, it's pretty severe on a computer. It takes a few moments for it to process the photo, but once it's in the system you can there's many things you can do with the tips and tricks and add a bit of pop to it. It's developed by the photographer Triad, and you can see his let's see, so there's all these templates in it here. There's Essential, Landscape, Architecture, Dramatic, Artistic, Trey Ratcliffe, Serge Romelli, Randy Van Uden, and then your user, that's where you save. So for this one we'll use Landscape. We'll start off with the Landscape templates. So that's the image that's automatically processed into HDR. You can go with that one, but we'll go through the templates. So the first one, it just brightens the foreground a bit, and the next one then, so it affects the sky more so than the ground. And then we have bright landscape, so it changes the contrast. So we won't go through them all, but they're good starting points, and some are more suitable to different weather conditions, like misty landscape and cool landscape. So we'll go with bright landscape, and using this slider here you can adjust how much you want. So you can see the effect it has on the. So I usually leave it at 100%, and what we'll do is we'll crop out these rocks because I don't really need them. This is the main image here, so we'll just crop out that section. So we'll just bring it up to there, and we want this on our horizon line. Remember our rule of thirds. We'll just change the aspect to original. So again, we just bring that down to there, and bring this over. And we'll just have that sitting. Have the crosshair sitting on a tree as a focal point, and that looks good, so we'll crop. So that's our image. We can get rid of this rock later in Photoshop, and so we'll just do a few fine adjustments. We usually bring down the highlights down to about 50 and increase the shadows to 50 and give it a little bit of contrast, and just a little bit of black as well. So you can reduce the saturation if just bring that down to 5. Change the HDR, you can add more structure in the sky if you watch the sky. So just too much, it really doesn't, so we'll just undo that. Denoise, you can take out noise, but I prefer to take out the noise with Topaz Denoise, which we'll look at next. And image radiance, that sort of brightens the center of the image. Polarizing filter, you can change the sunlight in the filter coming through, so you can make the Again, all these things add noise, so. And details boost, I wouldn't take it up more than 50%, so just have a look at those. Small affects all the small areas. It's getting a bit patchy now. I'll just have a quick look in there. So that's the details boost on, that's the details boost off. So we'll get those details back with Topaz. Okay, so next we'll look at this photo in Topaz, and we'll smooth out and bring out more detail in the image. Okay, Photoshop, but I prefer to open it separately because it's less strenuous on your computer. So we'll just browse for that image. It should be in this folder here. No, it isn't. I saved it in the wrong folder. Oh no, there it is. Okay. Right, so as you can see, when we open it up, there's a lot of noise in the image. So we'll just go over here, and so it's there at the lake. Let's see, we'll just go over to the rocks here, because that's where you'll see the benefits of Topaz. So yeah, we have a sign there, and we have rocks. So this is my settings for remove noise. I set it at 40. You can go right up, but it really is hard on your computer. So I just keep it around 25% for all these: enhanced sharpness, recover original detail, color noise reduction. So we'll hit update, and the program will do its work. And depending on how you save it, the files can be quite large. So, as you can see, if I swipe it over, just watch the rocks. It's going to become a bit more clear. Even the sign has become a bit more clearer, and the fences, and that bush there has got more clarity. So you can see the rocks here at the edge of the lake. They're a lot more clearer. And we'll just go to a different area. We'll just go over here. And again, we have to hit the update. So it'll just update this section. And my computer is working pretty hard there. Okay, so swiping left or right to left, you can see the noise in the sky and the noise in the lake totally disappeared. And even in the landscape there, the rocks along the shore is a bit more clearer. Right across there, everything is becoming a little bit more sharper. And if we go out to 50%. So we'll have to do just hit the button again to get it to even at that you can. So we'll just hit update at 50%. It's working a bit more harder if the more of the image you're processing. Nearly done, just like waiting for something to cook. And we'll just wait for that to close. So once again, you can see the detail in the sky. It's a lot sharper, and even the little the stones on the hill there, little rocks, they're all just that bit more sharper. We'll go over the rocks here on the shore, and just watch on the horizon there, that rock up there, very sharp. All those rocks on the hill there, just that little bit more sharper. Okay, so I'm happy with that, so we'll click save image, and we'll save it as a PNG file. You can save it as JPEGs. TIFF is a very large file, but so we'll save it at that, and we'll save it in the same folder. So I'll just cut the video here and we'll go to Photoshop. So now we are in Photoshop. We've brought in the image we just processed, and it's looking good. So the first thing I do is duplicate the layer. Click OK. So we work on this layer. So we do some auto adjustments first. So auto tone. See how that looks? So that's brought it, the image, brightened it up a bit. So image auto contrast. Just done a little bit to it, not much. And auto color. This made it a bit more browner, so we'll undo that, and then we'll go into image adjustments, and we'll try brightness contrast auto. Yeah, that's burned out some of the sky. It's yeah, it's brightened it too much, so we'll just cancel that. So image adjustments levels, and we'll hit auto, and again it's brightened it too much, the sky. There's a white cloud in the sky here. It's over exposed that. To have another look, yeah, and it's lost the contrast in the landscape. So we'll undo that, and image adjustments, curves. I'll just hit auto, and again the sky has gone really white here. It's kept the contrast in the land, but yeah, that's not what we're looking for. So cancel. So image adjustments and vibrance. This is our final adjustment. So we'll try it at 30 and 10. And just do a quick preview. So that's before and that's after. So just a little bit more pop, and click OK. And we'll just try adjustments. We'll just change the color balance, a bit more blue. So let's go about 15. Just see what the before and after is like. So that makes the greens a bit more greener, and it brings back the brown out of the water a bit. But it darkens other things, so you just might need to offset that with a bit of... Yeah, it's a bit too green there now. So set that to 0. Yeah, that's added a bit too much purple, so to 0. Just go with 5. Makes any difference. We'll just see what 10 is like again. Yeah, I'm not going to go with it because it darkens the picture a bit too much. and we can't brighten it because of the burnt out sky here. You know, just check our histogram, it's not too bad. So we'll just check the before and after. So that's the final one, that's the before, and that's the after. So that's our final image. So we'll save that for different formats, different sizes, small size, and put in a watermark, and we'll go through those in more detail in another video. So if you enjoyed the video, please give it a like and a thumbs up, and leave a comment, and subscribe for more. We'll come back with another video soon. Thanks for watching. Bye.